He set up surveillance cameras to catch a late-night trespasser, but what he caught instead defies explanation. Living in a rural area of northern Brazil, this homeowner was plagued by strange, unsettling noises outside his house every single night. After tracking the perimeter yielded zero answers, he finally installed a security system. Check out what happened just a few nights later. Look closely at the corner of the frame. The silhouette of a small child appears, walking completely alone in the dark. But watch the entity's body. Within seconds, it literally dissolves into a transparent mist before completely disappearing into thin air. Believers are convinced this is definitive proof of a manifestation, tying it directly to the local legend of a town djinn. Meanwhile, critics are trying to debunk the footage, claiming it's nothing more than a ghost image caused by a low frame rate night vision glitch. Real paranormal evidence, or just a technical error? Drop a comment below with your take. A man posted a deeply terrifying video on Reddit, captured by his backyard security camera around 9:30 p.m. In the footage, you can see his dog standing completely alert, barking intensely as if it sensed an intruder lurking in the dark. But what happened next is completely unbelievable. Let's watch the footage. Out of nowhere, a pair of semi-transparent black legs appears running right past the house. They are unmistakably human legs, but the upper half of the body is completely missing. Creepily enough, the dog clearly tracks the entity and tries to chase it, making the whole situation 10 times more unsettling. If the dog hadn't reacted to the shadow, skeptics would immediately write this off as a clever hoax or a digital video edit. But since the dog saw it too, it changes everything. Now the internet is scrambling to figure this out. Are we looking at a legitimate haunting caught on camera, or is there a technical camera explanation? Let me know your theories in the comments right now. This is a parent's absolute worst nightmare captured on a baby monitor. At 12:39 a.m., a young girl was standing in her crib, completely stable and holding onto the wooden rail. What should have been a peaceful night turned into a terrifying mystery in a split second. Pay close attention right here. She is violently pulled backward by an unseen force. Her grip is broken instantly, and she slams flat onto the mattress with a heavy, audible thud before screaming in terror. This wasn't a clumsy toddler losing her balance. When kids trip, they naturally slide or roll. They don't get violently whipped backward with zero warning. While skeptics argue her clothing or sleep sack must have snagged on the rail and dragged her down, others insist the speed and trajectory of the pull look completely unnatural. So what's the verdict? Are we looking at undeniable proof of a real haunting, or is there a perfectly logical explanation we're missing? Drop a comment below. What's your take? They say animals can see things humans can't, and this security footage proves it. In 2024, a Utah family watched their calm, well-behaved dog completely unravel. He began aggressively barking and crying in the dead of night, pacing the house like something was lurking in the shadows. The family joked their dog was haunted until they checked the security tape. Pay close attention right here. Out of nowhere, The dog abruptly jolts awake with a terrified yelp and sprints straight onto the sofa for protection. Creepily enough, eagle-eyed viewers pointed out that you can actually see his fur and tail physically moving in the footage right before he bolts, as if an invisible hand reached out and touched him, even though there is absolutely nothing visible next to him. The family is now terrified that their pet is being targeted by an entity. Now the internet is scrambling to figure this out. Are we looking at a legitimate haunting caught on camera, or is there a perfectly logical explanation like a passing shadow or a hidden bug? Let me know your theories in the comments right now. A mother installed a security camera in her daughter's bedroom, but what it recorded is straight up terrifying. Recently, she posted a video to TikTok explaining that her little girl had started acting completely bizarre. She was suddenly terrified of being alone in her room, constantly staring at one specific corner with pure horror. But things got way worse when the little girl sprinted out of the room, crying, claiming she heard something malicious. Desperate for answers, the mom checked the footage. Watch this. Right there, a blood-curdling scream echoes through the bedroom, sending the little girl running for her life. The noise sounds exactly like a woman screaming in agony. Creepily enough, the sound seems to come directly from the camera itself, because the girl was staring straight at the lens the exact second it happened. Now, the mother is completely terrified for her daughter's safety. While believers are convinced the room is deeply haunted, skeptics are pointing out a different kind of nightmare, arguing the security camera was actually hacked by an online predator using the two-way audio. So let's settle the debate right here. Is this proof of a real haunting or a terrifying security breach? Drop a comment below. What's your take? Imagine being upstairs when your young daughter comes running up the steps, completely terrified, claiming she just saw a stranger lurking in the dark kitchen. This is the exact nightmare a father experienced after reviewing her home security footage. While he was away from the room, the CCTV captured his daughter lying completely alone until a series of violent, unexplained thuds completely shattered the silence. Watch closely at the scattered toys right in front of her and see if you can spot what's actually happening. Watch the toy at the bottom of the screen. It literally starts moving all by itself. Then, a split second later, the skateboard propped against the wall slams to the ground. The raw panic on this little girl's face as she bolts out of the room is absolutely terrifying. Of course, there's always a possibility that a clip like this is a clever hoax, as an accomplice standing just on the other side of that door could manipulate things to create those heavy thuds and rattling sounds. But if this footage is actually real, that means a young child was trapped alone with a malevolent force trying to break into the room. What's your take? A staged stunt for views, or a legitimate paranormal encounter? Let me know in the comments right now. A homeowner documenting an escalating haunting in her residence recently captured this viral footage. Left alone for the evening, she observed a ceiling light fixture rapidly flashing on and off. Hoping to show her husband, she began filming the anomaly, completely unaware that a malicious presence was waiting for her to step inside. Look closely.
Day 3 of the weird, strange occurrences at our house. Right now this light has been steadily blinking for about 20 minutes and maybe 10, and I just don't understand why. Okay, now it's like not blinking at all. I guess it's okay now. But that and the hearing the voices and stuff sometimes, and Hello? 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 Who's here? Who's here? Okay, I'm kind of freaked out. Going back inside the house. See what I mean though? This is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, why is this stuff happening? I'm really thinking about moving away. I think that we should move away. And oh my God! Did you see that? Oh my God! Oh my God!
The subtle blinking quickly gives way to terror as a chair shifts without human hands, followed by a door violently slamming open and shut. Terrified, the woman flees the property, later admitting that she heard disembodied voices commanding her to leave. Desperate for answers, the couple researched the history of the land. They uncovered a chilling truth. Their home stands on the exact site of a centuries-old cabin once occupied by a practitioner of dark magic, who reportedly cursed the terrain. Believing they are now trapped with the witch's vengeful spirit, they are planning to abandon the property entirely. This leaves everyone asking, is this a real haunting, or is there a logical explanation for these violent encounters? Drop a comment below. What's your take?